Okay, so now that we've learned what essential oils are and why Young Living is the way to go, let's talk about how they can be used. Like, how can you use these in your life? There are four main ways to use essential oils. You can use them aromatically, topically, internally, and household. And the wonderful thing about Young Living is the back of each bottle tells you how you can use it, so it takes away the guesswork. So you can always look at the label if you're unsure. So I'm going to go through these four ways. So aromatically is the first way. Inhalation of an essential oil heightens the senses and can trigger numerous desired responses in the body. So when inhaled, an essential oil takes only 22 seconds to reach our brain. Now, ways that you can do it is inhale directly from the bottle, or you can diffuse through a cool mist diffuser, which is what Young Living sells. They have them in their kits, and they sell them separately as well. You can do what we like to refer to as huffing. You just rub it around in your hand, put a drop in your hand, and cup it over your mouth and nose, and take a deep breath in. And that is an amazing way to just enjoy them aromatically. Some other tricks is putting a drop on a cotton ball and putting it in your heat vent, putting it on a wood clothespin and putting that on your car vent. There's so many great ways to enjoy them aromatically. So that's one way. Topically would be the next way. Now, topically just means that you're applying it to your skin. When you apply an essential oil to your skin, one drop takes 2 minutes to reach your bloodstream, 20 minutes until it's affected every cell in your body, and it actually metabolizes out of your body within 2 hours. So our bodies can process essential oils amazingly. It's so great. So examples of, doing topically would be like after you run, you can put an essential oil on your legs to comfort your legs. Or you could do it more for general support. So you could put an oil on topically to help with mood, or to get a restful night's sleep, or different things like that. And that would mean just putting a drop on your hand and then applying it. I like to do like my temples or my forehead. A lot of times I'll do the back of my neck. People do the bottom of their feet. It's always good to try different areas to see what works best for you. The only place that you wouldn't want to put an essential oil is in your eye or directly in your ear canal. Now, if you have an earache or something like that, or ear pain in your ear or something, or you want to do something with your ear, you can just take the oil and rub it around your ear, and that's perfectly fine, but you just don't want to drop it in there. And it's always good to do a test spot. Some people are more sensitive than others, so it's great to just test a little spot on your arm and see. Now, when we're talking about topically, a lot of times we'll hear neat versus diluted. Neat just means that you are applying the oil directly out of the bottle, pure onto your skin. Where diluted means that you are using a fatty vegetable oil or a carrier oil, such as almond oil, coconut oil. Young Living makes an amazing oil called V6. I like to throw together a blend for myself. I've got olive oil and grapeseed oil and a little vitamin E in here. And the way that you would use it is just take a teaspoon or a tablespoon of this and add 1 drop of the oil, and then that would be a diluted version. And the reason that you would want to dilute an oil is that some oils are considered hot oils because they cause a warming or a cooling, tingling effect on your skin. And diluting cools the oil. So if you were to get an oil in your eye and it was stinging, you would never want to flush it with water. That would be your natural reaction, but that wouldn't be what you would want to do because oil and water don't mix. You would want to dilute with a carrier oil to cool it. So you'd actually take coconut oil and rub it around the outside of your eye, and it will cool it instantly. And I have done this before. I got oregano on my lip when I was smelling it. And oregano is a super hot oil, and my lip was like instantly on fire. And I just took some coconut oil, put it around, and it cooled down immediately. So diluting cools an oil. It also helps it to go further, so you can cover a greater surface area. So say you're doing a massage or something like that, you could use 1 drop of Panaway with a carrier oil, a tablespoon of carrier oil, and cover a whole back. where obviously if you were just using the drops of essential oil, you don't get as far. So it really covers a greater surface area. Diluting makes your oils last longer. So you still get the same amazing benefit, but your oils can go a little farther. So it just saves you money. So diluting is a great thing to do. The next way to enjoy essential oils are internally. Now you always want to check the label. The ones that are labeled supplement are the ones that you can take internally. And Young Living has worked with the FDA to make sure that the ones labeled supplement are safe for you to take. So some people, like for example, would use peppermint to promote healthy bowel function or support overall digestion. And the way you could do that is to put a couple drops in a veggie cap and take it internally. You could put a couple drops in water and drink it, or in juice or yogurt. There's a lot of ways to take it internally. Some of them just seem to work better internally. So you always want to check your label. And I want to mention this. If you were to research online taking essential oils internally, you're going to find a lot of information that says do not do it. And for every other brand, I think that that is a good recommendation. We've talked about Seed to Seal and what sets Young Living apart and why it is pure and therapeutic and safe. And the ones that are labeled supplement are completely safe to take and beneficial for you to take internally. Now, I've always wondered, peppermint is a plant that I can grow in my garden and I can pick a leaf and I can eat. So why, when I go to the health food store and pick up a bottle of peppermint essential oil, does it say do not ingest? And that is because of what we talked to when we talked about the Seed to Seal process. There are other things in that bottle that are not peppermint oil, that are not pure. But Young Living is 100% pure. They've been tested and they've been grown in a way that makes it safe for you to take them internally. And I love taking essential oils internally. So that's another way. The last way is household. There are so many recipes online, on Pinterest, on just online for cleaners and sprays and fresheners. So you can use your essential oils and make amazing non-toxic cleaners, and you can replace some of the toxic cleaners that you may have, where you can have more of a safe cleaner. And we can bless our families with all natural alternatives using our therapeutic grade essential oils. If you're not a do-it-yourselfer, Young Living has an amazing cleaning line called Thieves. It's a Thieves cleaner. It's all in one. You can use it for everything. I use it from my toilets to my floors to my windows. It is amazing. It smells great. And a lot of oils have amazing cleansing properties, so it's a great way to clean your home naturally. Young Living just came out with Thieves laundry soap and Thieves dish soap too. So if you're not a do-it-yourselfer, they've got you covered. But it is fun to research and to make your own cleaners. They're easy and they're fun, and you can use your essential oils that way. So those are the 4 ways to enjoy your essential oils. You can really get a lot of use out of them, and it's fun to start using them and making your home more natural and just helping your family to natural health and wellness.